Welcome into this Bison Huddle Web Extra after the first press conference of the season for Bison head coach Chris Kleiman. I'm Alex Egan. Ryan Gellner joining us on our pregame show this year. And Ryan, first off, your takeaway from the first press conference this year.
A couple of things. I think North Dakota State comes into the first game confident. I think they come in, for the most part, healthy. A couple of items that Chris Kleiman mentioned today start on the positive, and that's that we have seen a brand new Bruce Anderson. He said Bruce Anderson looks bigger, he looks faster, and probably will play a little bit more of an important part on offense. And that's one thing I take away on the positive end. On the negative end, Austin Kunert has to sit out 2 games due to an NCAA violation with his academics, and we'll see how that plays with the offensive line.
Tanner Volson will fill in at center for Austin Kunert, who has played there, and Coach Kleiman said that they're going to do some things. They're going to be filling in and changing some guys on that offensive line throughout the course of the game, which I thought is interesting, but it's nothing new for the Bison as they kind of rotate in offensive line guys all the time.
Not at all. They did that the last couple of years. What is a little bit interesting is they're going to move guys, I think, during the game from the left side to the right side to the middle, and we really haven't seen that in the past. We've seen more of that 7-man rotation with a couple guys coming off the bench, and we will see some of that, but we're going to see guys move in and out a little bit different than we've seen in years past.
Flipping over to the defensive side, I asked Coach Kleiman about the cornerbacks and how crucial it is for those guys to be ready to go, and it's an offense that might lull you to sleep a little bit, and Coach Kleiman said there's no real advantage to having young guys playing in this first game as we see Jalen Allison and Jalen Wimbush taking over the reins at the cornerback spot. He said that they're going to be playing man coverage a lot in this first game, and it's important for those guys to be aware and stay on their game throughout the entirety of the game.
Oh, it absolutely is. So this is an option team coming in, but no mistake that you get prepared for the option team, all of a sudden they're going to try to dump a couple of passes on you, and that's where those safeties and the cornerbacks, like you talked about, are going to be so important, especially in a game like this. So you've got to be mentally prepared to stop the option. You got to know your keys. You've got to know what's going on with the man in front of you, but also where the football is at all times. But then you have to be ready, not just to read, run. Got to be ready to defend a pass, because undoubtedly Charleston Southern is going to throw the football, and they're going to try to test these young corners at North Dakota State.
They've got a quarterback coming back, this Charleston Southern, that played in the quarterfinal game last year against Jacksonville State. They put up 38 points in that loss. So it's a team that can score, and it's a team that knows how to run their offense. That's going to do it for the Bison Huddle Web Extra. Make sure you join us Saturday for the Farmers Union Insurance Bison Football pregame show, 1 hour ahead of kickoff. The game will be on ESPN, but we will have you covered on the KVLY, KFYR Bison Network. Thanks for joining us.